Come on, come on, go, come on, come on, go. I'm waiting for my porno to load. My brain is gonna freaking explode. And now, of course, it's time to hit the road, which means I'll be uncomfortable all day. But that really isn't such a change. If I'm not feeling weird or super strange, my life would be in utter disarray. 'Cause freaking out is my okay. Good morning, time to start the day. Come on, come on, go, come on, go.
Dad, jeez, touch your privacy.
Ah, we're all men in this house. Pretend we're in the army.
Just when I get home, please be wearing pants, okay?
Tin hut.
Should I take a bus or walk instead? I feel my stomach filling up with dread. When I get nervous, my whole face goes red. Do weigh the options calmly and be still. A junior on the bus is killer weak, but if I walk when I arrive, I'm gonna straight up reek. And my boxers will be bunchy and my pits will leak. God, I wish I had the skill to just be fine and cool and chill. I don't wanna be a hero, just wanna stay in the line. I'll never be a Rob De Niro. For me, Joe Pesci is fine. And so I follow my own rules, and I use them as my tools to stay alive. I don't wanna be special, no, I just wanna survive. Come on, come on, go, come on, go.
Jenna Rolan said Madeline told Jake, "I'll only have sex with you if you beat me at pool." And then she lost at pool deliberately. That is so awesome. Brooke! I mean slutty.
And then Madeline was all
I'm telling the story, Jenna! Oh my god. He's like totally getting off on that.
Oh, go! Don't touch me, tall ass!
Sorry, I was just trying. Don't move.
Wash that off.
You're dead.
Go! JPD!
What's the deal with Madeline?
Oh, man. I shouldn't say, but it's a good thing I rock at pool. Yeah.
I navigate the dangerous hall, focus on a poster there on the wall, avoiding any eye contact at all and trying hard to remain unseen. The poster's closer now, what does it say? It's a sign up for the after-school play. It's a sign-up sheet for getting called gay, and that's not what I need right now. End scene, I hang a left and there's Christine. 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 Canigula. Christine.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
I think someone wrote Boyf on your backpack.
That was smooth, yeah, that was super pimp. My Mac Daddy game couldn't be more limp. No time to wallow, no, instead just clear your brain and move ahead. Except that you're one of those guys who'll be a virgin till he dies. I don't wanna be a baller, just want some skills to count on. If my nuts were any smaller, they would be totally gone. If I continue at this rate, the only thing I'll ever date is my MacBook Pro hard drive. I don't wanna be Clooney, no, I just wanna survive. Michael!
Jeremy, my buddy, how's it hanging? Lunch is banging, had my sushi, got my slushy and more. The role was Maggie Maki, and I'm feeling kinda cocky, cause the girl at 7-Eleven gave me a generous pull.
You're listening to Bob Marley again, aren't you?
Oh, I'm listening to Marley, and the groove is hella gnarly, and we're almost at the end of this song. Yeah, that was the end. Now tell me, friend, how was class? You look like ass. What's wrong?
Boif? Hey, what does that even mean? I hate this school. Oh, hey, I wrote Christine a letter telling her how I feel.
That's progress.
Yeah, I tore it up and fussed it. It's still progress.
It's all good. Hey, I saw in Discovery that humanity has stopped evolving.
That's good.
Evolution's survival of the fittest, right? But now, because of technology, you don't have to be strong to survive, which means it's never been a better time in history to be a loser. So own it. Why try to be cool when you could be
Signing up for the play.
I was gonna say getting stoned in my basement.
No, I mean, look who's signing up for the play.
Christine, Canigula, Christine, 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 Canigula, Christine, Canigula. I feel my body moving through the air. See my Converse walking over there. Take a shaky breath and I prepare. Who cares if people think I'm lame? Christine signed, I'll do the same. I grab the pen, I write my name.
Yay!
I like gay people.
I'm never gonna be the cool guy. I'm more the one who's left out of all the characters at school. I am not the one who the story's about. Why can't someone just help me out and teach me how to thrive? Help me to more than survive. More than survive. More than survive. If this was an apocalypse, I would not need any tips in how to stay alive. But since the zombie army's yet to descend and the period